Pinky Pye, Epilogue. Yet, after all, Jerry and Rachel had not been able to resist going upstairs to the little eyrie. Their eyes nearly popped out as they saw the following words hopping onto the paper. Book report by Pinky Pye. On the book called Meditations of Pinky Pye. That's what the book report is on. Name of book, Meditations of Pinky Pye. Actually, author, I wrote it. Pye put in the commas. Setting, no setting. Since a book is not exactly an egg, no setting on it was necessary. Time, a very good time. Characters, Pinky, that's myself, a good character. Pye, the man, that's him, a good character, good at all games. Typewriter, that's this, a good character. Gracie, that's her, an old New York cat, a shady character. Ginger Pye, a dog here, a noisy character and bad. Bugs, good characters. Uncle Benny, a lively boy in charge of the bugs, a shady character. Question, in the eaves, a shady character. Owlie, a shady character. Pye, the lady, a cook, a good character. Rachel Pye, a girl, a watcher, a good character. Jerry Pye, a boy, a shady character and noisy. Birds, shady characters, to be caught. Grasshoppers, shady characters. String beans, good characters. A girl with red hair, a catcher of kittens in crab nets, a shady character. A man named Bish, a clever catcher of fish, but a stealer of my bird, a shady character. Describe 3 of these characters briefly. A. Ginger Pye. Ginger Pye is a jealous, noisy, stubborn, greedy, foolhardy, pathetic, untidy dog. B. Gracie Pye. Gracie Pye is a mean old cat. She is a talented watcher, however, and a brilliant mouser, they say. She is a spiteful, jealous creature, but she is neat and quiet. C. Pinky Pye. Pinky Pye, who is the main character of the book, the eye of the book. In this description, out of modesty, I'll refer to myself as she, not to have I every minute. She is brilliant, charming, beautiful, winning, brave, clever, cute, wonderful, irresistible, and full of ingenuity. She has a sweet nature, does Pinky Pye, loving, spirited, and gay. She is inquisitive. She has unlocked screens and windows and exited. She is a keen observer and a great watcher, and she made the ascent to the eaves. She is adorable, lovable, enchanting, and fascinating. A whole book could be written about her, and has been. Look in the library for it. Don't skip a word of it. It all is true. Tell what the plot is, enough to show that you have read it. The plot is this. There was I, Pinky Pye, living in the reeds and the rushes in that other land across the waters. There were peepers to catch, grasshoppers too, minnows to watch, and my reflection in the salty pools. The dew in the morning to drink, my brother to box with, butterflies 10 to a dozen. Then one day, along with my sisters and brother, I was caught in a crab net by a girl with red hair. Where are my brother and sisters now? It is not in the book of this plot. It is not in the plot of this book to tell, for I am the plot. A good character, Mr. Edgar Pye, and his girl, Rachel Pye, rescued me from the bad character with her nets and contraptions. Liking them, I took up residence with them. In this household, everyone is a watcher of some sort. Some are better than others. What is in the eaves is the main thread of this story, and in the end, I reveal the secret. Gracie is apt to boast that she knew it all along. Old cats are boastful. Don't listen to her, as though you'd have a chance. She can't type. Tell what the style is of the book. The book is written in the latest style. When the man Pye does the typing, the style is wordy. When I do the typing, there are plenty of interesting dots and dashes and exclamation points, and the going is swifter. Do not skip the parts that the Pye man writes, however, for they are not bad, being mainly about me. I prefer to use this sign, a $sign, instead of the exclamation point. But the Pye man always erases it. It looks greedy, he says. I think it's prettier, though. Criticism about the book. This means tell what is good or bad about the book and if you like it. Yes, I like it. It is too short, that's all. Climax of the book. This means the most exciting part. As though I have to tell you, the ascent to the eaves, of course. Illustrations in the book. Excellent, although they do flatter Ginger. Moral. The moral is, watch and you shall be rewarded. Comments on the book. I have heard of one cat already who is named after me, Pinky Pye Cohen. There will probably be others, and to them all I send my greetings. Since I caught, or rather led to the discovery of the you-know-what up in the eaves, I am as famous as the dog here named Ginger Pye. I, too, got my picture in the paper, although Ginger had to horn in on it, of course. It is in the Cranberry Chronicle for yesterday. End. This is the way Pinky wrote goodbye. Some cats do speak and type in different languages, you know. The mouths of Jerry and Rachel Pye were hanging open. They were speechless, foreseeing, as they did, a new era in book reports. Well, said Papa, since we have finished with the book, and we have finished with the book report, what do we do now, Pinky Pye? Pinky cast a slurring glance at the little owl, and she made a slinky exit. At the door she looked back at Mr. Pye, and then for a long and thoughtful time she looked at the owl. Whoa, she replied sadly. End of book. End of Pinky Pye.